Hello, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved one. You'll have to excuse the camping here. It got 30 degrees last night and had to take the water hose off the camper for the night. So I didn't get much cleaning up on myself this morning. I've got it hooked back up though. It'll be fine tonight. It's that time of year. So I think you've had reading before. I can't remember everybody or everybody's name, but I just like to remind people this is not an exact science. We communicate the best way we can. So if something doesn't make any sense now, just keep it in mind because you'll either remember it later, see it later, or somebody else will validate it for you later. They never waste a message. They don't waste a message for whatever they show or say. There's always a reason. So you're going to talk to your cousin, Jamie Carroll. Did some of the people in the family call her Jamie Carroll? Maybe some people call her Jamie and some people called her Carol. For some reason, she wanted me to say both names. Um, Sorry. Not sure why she keeps talking about tennis shoes, only she's calling them sneakers. She keeps talking about shoes, so I don't know if maybe you have a pair of her shoes. Well, probably not. Picture you sent was like when she was lots younger, I'm assuming. Years ago. Maybe you guys wore shoes alike. Maybe, excuse me. Turn this going off. Chickens getting all these ding ding dings are validations. Um, like maybe you guys had to wear the same shoes. Like in that picture you showed me, I didn't even look at the feet. But she's talking about sneakers. Maybe they were your favorite. Maybe you hated them. She said she really loved playing with you. And she still does. And she still has a very, it's not childish. It's like a childlike energy. Like, I don't know how long she's been gone or how old she was. I don't know if she'll tell me. That's it. Things are just dinging like crazy. Those are validations that she wants you to know how beautiful you are. You're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself a lot. Maybe doubting yourself more than you even realize you are. You haven't been calling yourself stupid lately, have you? That was stupid. Why did I do that? You know, that kind of thing. Okay, this is weird because I just moved my head back and forth and I'm looking out the window of my camper. And it's like there was something outside the window. It's not spooky stuff. It's not demons. But like I moved my head. It was there. It was gone. It was there. It was gone. So you've seen her, not just in your dreams. Usually, a lot of times you'll see spirit in your peripheral vision. And I include this up here too because I can be working at my desk and I'll go, somebody just walked by. So, and then when you turn your head, you think you see something, you turn your head, you go, yeah, well, that was just my imagination. No, it wasn't. They do it to me too. Even though I can see them, they still, when I turn my head and look at them, when they do it that way, they still go poof. They're not there. I go, yeah, but I know you were there. I don't know why it works that way. It just does. So just trust it. She's bouncing a ball like a like a soccer-sized ball. It may not be a soccer ball. And there may be a reason I said soccer ball. But it's not a, doesn't look like a basketball. Could be, but she's bouncing it. She's bouncing it. So it's more like a soccer ball. You know, you can still bounce balls like that without being basketball. Maybe you guys played kickball a lot or some game like that. Or maybe you played soccer together. You should hear that thumping. And you may only hear like one thump or two thumps. You probably won't hear thump, thump, thump. She's bouncing this ball in your house to where you should hear it. Sometimes they can make those sounds really loud, and sometimes you just barely hear it. And you kind of go, did I really hear that? I don't know. She says, I come to you in your dreams to bring you peace and love and reassurance because I love you. And again, she feels like this childlike, fairy, loving energy. Like she just wants to help. So I've been giving big speeches lately on how they cannot override our free will choice. And she can't override yours, but she wants to help. So if you're like feeling grumpy one day and you think her sweet little childlike energy would help, call on her, ask her, give her permission. She says you have a lot of loved ones over here that keep an eye on you, that watch out for you. She goes, she gives this little giggle. She says, keeping an eye on you sounded kind of creepy. It's not creepy. Again, she's really cute. Kind of like a little pixie elf. Maybe she loved pixies. Maybe she loved elves. I've never really dealt with the elementals, they call them. But I know when I was young, I'm going to say 6, 7, I used to wake up in the morning and cry because I wanted my little elf to come back. I don't remember ever waking up. I don't remember playing with one. I don't remember ever seeing one. But somehow, and I wanted to get a cage and I wanted to trap it so I could keep it so it didn't leave me again. For some reason, this is coming up. Maybe she talked like that, or I don't know. I just have to say what they tell me to, basically. And it's not for me to know. None of my business, unless you want to tell me. I do like finding out later. Like, oh, why did I say that? That's kind of weird. She's talking about how much you are absolutely adored by the angels she's come in contact with. She says they absolutely love you. And I don't think you know that, and you should love them back. She is very childlike. Do you sometimes hear music and there's no radio on? Or some of the time it could be just a song. You hear music like it's far off. Not sure where she's going with this. But also, like if you wake up in the morning, you know how you get that song stuck in your head and it just plays over and over and over till it almost drives you insane? That's because there's a message in that song. So whenever that happens to you again, go Google it. Google Google that song, the words to whatever song, whenever it pops up like that, and see what kind of message they're trying to send you. She's very happy for you. She's very happy for what you've done with your life. Very happy for you. She says moving on. So I don't know if you had a relationship change or um, job change or something, and you're moving on. Oh, she's singing the Jefferson song now. Move. You don't want me to sing, I promise. Moving on up. Moving on up to it's the New York apartment. Ta-da. Moving on up. We finally got a piece of the pie. So go Google the words to that song. And I don't know, did that come off the Jefferson show? I think so. So I don't know who sang it. Could have been Archie Bunker. All in the Family. No, it was it's when he left after that to his own show. Can't even think of the black guy's name. He was so funny. Anyway, George Jefferson. If I ask them, they'll eventually jog my head. So, so if you kind of, and we all do it, kind of get in a spot. You get in a spot where it's like, oh my God, the world's just so heavy on my shoulders. Oh my gosh, just work. Oh my gosh, everything's so heavy, heavy, dark, heavy. No fun and blah, blah, blah. That kind of feeling. Ask her for help. Ask her to bring you some happy dancing, happy go lucky energy. She can do it. She wants to know if you remember any of the steps. Well, I went to dancing school for years. There's no way I remember. And I think that's what your picture was. I don't even remember now. For sure. Do you remember any of the steps? Do you remember the song? Go back. Go back. Where sometimes you just need to go back and remember and enjoy that part of your memory when things weren't tough. You didn't have to work. You didn't have to put groceries on the table. You didn't have to cook. Go back. Go back. Go back to basics. Go back. Do a little dance. Wiggle your little tutu like we used to. And even if you didn't take dance class or whatever that was with her, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Hang on, I'm trying to get her to tell me something. Oh, she's showing me a pair of scissors. Think I know what she's doing. Did you guys, when you were younger, one or both of you, cut your own hair like every little kid does when they're little? I don't know why we do that. Cut our own, cut a big chunk out of your bangs where you got a big bald spot or something like that. She's slowly just doing these scissors like, that was kind of like in a little evil way. Or maybe one of your kids or grandkids just did this. She could be validating she knows that. I cut my eyelashes once when I was little. Why? It took my mom days to notice. Go, what happened to your eyelashes? I guess I had to be different. I don't think I've ever heard of any kid cutting their eyelashes. It's always the bangs or whatever. Yeah, I'm different. So she says, remember the magic of your youth. Remember how magical it was. Remember the magic of everything being so simple. Other than us whining because we wanted our way. Remember the magic. Go back. Go back. They say this a lot. Go back to basics. Go back to basics. We get all wrapped up in today's work and clock. That clock rules our life. We got to be here on time. We got to be here at this time. We got to be off at this time. We got to go down the street at this time. We have to pick up this kid at this time. We have to go to bed at this time. We have to get up at this time. She's motioning the clock. The clock is just running our life. Go back to basics when the clock didn't matter as much. Then she hesitated, and she goes, as much. And actually, thank you. And actually, that's what I'm doing right now. I've spent most of the summer in my camper at the lake and don't have to get up at a certain time. It's nice to be retired. I don't have to go to bed at a certain time. And except for scheduling any appointments I have back home once a week, try to get them all on the same day, then we're good to go. Girls got to get her nails done sometimes. Okay. So she says, I do love you. So, okay. So you said you've been seeing her in your dreams. Start as soon as you wake up, have a piece of paper and a pen sitting by your bed. And when you wake up, you write down, that was a weird confirmation. Something just thumped my wall. So something just went behind me. Hang on. I'm a big debunker. I'll debunk it if I can. No, there is nothing over there to make that noise. Because it sounded like it was on the wall. Anyway, listen for that. That will be an indicator. And when you get the ball bouncing or the thing you see or the thump, validate her, acknowledge her, tell her you love her, and ask her to bring you more. Ask her to. Give her permission. So anyway, write down what she's wearing, what her hair looks like, what color it is, what she's got on her feet, what she's doing at the time that you see her in the dream. And eventually you'll find a pattern. You'll find a pattern and you'll be able to put little clues together. I am really stinky about dreams. I don't dream. I'll say I never dream, but that's not true because I know I do. I know I go somewhere when I sleep. I know there's dreams that I'm not allowed to remember, except for the one the other night where the pythons were curled up sleeping with me. Don't like that. I don't want dreams like that. So see, you're not getting scary dreams. And you know there's a python this big around and he's curled up right next to you and you pull the sheet up to try to get away from him and he brings his face around here. That's not a nice dream. It's actually, it's from what I Googled it. You can Google dreams. Like I said, I'm just not very good at them. And this could be a very, very spiritual dream. Or it means I have a snake in my bed. I need to watch my back. So dreams can tell a lot. It's just you got to find a way to interpret them. I don't know why they're so. What's the word I want to use? So, dang it, I can't think of the word I want to use. cryptic. Why is so cryptic? Just let me flat out dream what I'm supposed to be dreaming. Get this show on the road. Definitely not big pythons. So anyway, eventually, if she comes to you enough in your dreams, you'll start seeing a pattern. And even though she said she's just doing it because she loves you and she wants to bring you good, happy energy because she's very childlike. Anyway, she's got a little dress on that's kind of, well, it's more like it's back in the 50s. But she's still little. How old was she when she passed? And the skirt, I don't know if it makes any difference. It's a cute little dress, and the skirt kind of goes out, goes out. And it has like little ruffles underneath to hold that skirt out. We used to wear them in dance recitals. Yeah, I did that. Oh, good Lord. Mama tried. She's still trying. I think she gave up. All right. Love you, my dear. I'm doing this today. I don't know if I can get this uploaded while I'm out here. I'm trying to get that problem solved so I can do all my work when I'm at the lake and not do readings and have to wait a few days till I go home and upload them. Because it just doesn't work very well in the hotspot to upload videos. All right. Love you, my dear. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator, voice for your loved ones. Mwah. Don't forget to try to make somebody smile today. Give somebody throw some imaginary red hearts at people when you walk by them. They'll feel your energy. It will help.